Okay. Hello, YouTube. It's Bo Brady. Let's see. Technical difficulties. Alright. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at this. Got some mud flood pictures. Look at this. This is the ground level was all the way up here. They dug down, and this is what they found: arches, and this sewer line. I imagine it must be a sewer line. Is utilizing one of the what used to be a window arch, and yeah. And then here we got, they just bricked up what used to be windows down there. If you were the architect, is this how you would build the building? Put these windows down here, or put placebo windows down there? Uh-oh. Placebo windows. Here's some more. They actually made smaller windows to put in there instead of bricking it up. Here, you gotta zoom in on this one, but you see these are covered up, but it's at an angle, so you can see a lot more than you can on this side, and it just goes up to a sliver. So that's very clearly mud flooded, right? Oh yeah, I gotta zoom out. Okay, and then here's the same building, showing that later on they just bricked it up, and it looks like they dug it out a little bit too. But look at there's walled. They put brick over what used to be windows right here. They did a good job at hiding it though. They left that one open and made it a door. I've seen a lot of other pictures of this building. Here's a basement that has window openings out to dirt. Here's stairs that go down to an entrance down there, and windows that have a little dugout area. Nobody would design the building like this. This obviously was an afterthought after a severe inundation. Yeah, looks like looks pretty bad. Yeah, this is just a ridiculously huge building that they destroyed, and it was a New York, called it Penn Station. It was a train station, but it's, those are people. This place is massive. Now this is they call it a water tower, and then this was a pumping station, but it looks like Camelot Castle. No, it doesn't look like a water tower. It looks like a fucking castle. And yeah, it's weird. It's in Chicago. There's like a bunch of these in the country though, but it was my first time seeing one. That one's Chicago. Okay, now I want to show you an article, the mystery of why Chattanooga raised its downtown by a level. So here's that picture that shows windows going out to dirt. The doors on the north side of Loveman's building leading to a retaining wall. No, oh yeah, I guess that is a retaining wall. To keep the dirt from coming in through the windows. Walk the streets of downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee today, and you'll find little evidence that the town's residents of yesteryear conducted business in first floors that are now below sidewalks and parking meters. For that, you have to go underground. So this is Loveman, says Sherry Liz Brown, property manager for the 130-year-old Loveman's building, which was originally a department store in the heart of Chattanooga's downtown. She walks through a pair of metal doors. This is the original freight elevator. Watch your step. Below, the basement of the 19th century building is made from a mix of cinder block, brick walls, and Tennessee limestone. That's we don't fashion anything out of limestone today. So this is a hint that it's from it's a building that was built by the antediluvian civilization. It has a feel and smells of other old basements. Unlike other basements, however, the northern outer wall has openings in the brick, doorways or large windows framed with wood leading to an alcove. What looks like a place to enter the building or let in light sits underground. At some point in time, possibly between 1875 and 1905, this is where they get presumptuous as fuck. At some point in time in this 30-year time frame, Chattanooga built up its roads and abandoned the first stories of all the buildings in the downtown of the city, turning them into basements. So everybody agreed, okay, fine, I'll make my first floor a basement. Today, no one knows exactly why or how it happened. Probably because you just made that shit up. The popular theory is that Chattanooga raised its city a story to escape the devastating flooding the Tennessee River wrought every few years. Yeah, bullshit. You just don't build in places that flood. That just doesn't make sense. If you're able to make stuff out of limestone, which means you're able to take just a mountain somewhere and hack out a nice brick or 20 or 200 that are all the same width, or all at least usable to meet your ends there with building a building. And it seems like they were pretty good at doing it too. Like right here, this is in this picture, that is limestone. It must be. It's on a cinder block. They have different. Yeah, that must be limestone. Anyway, and there's a mystery of it. Documentation of the construction is scarce. Yeah, because it didn't happen. City records don't point to any motion where any city leaders resolved to raise the streets. Yeah. It required concerted effort, and that's the big question mark, because there's a lot of evidence for it. Yeah, there's a lot of evidence for it, but you're assuming people buried their own city. No, it was a mud flood. But okay, so that means that buried places should exist around the world. And so I went to Google Earth, and this is Martinique Island, and here I'll go, oh no, we'll search for Martinique Island ruins. So let's see if this place is known to have ruins. Oh, yep, it is known to have ruins. And also known to have ruins of building materials we don't use today. Arches, stone. Look at this. Does that look like our civilization? No, it doesn't. But this is on this island right here. So let's zoom in and see what we can find. Let's see what we can find in here. So let's see. Question mark. So look at that thing. What the hell is that? You with me? That is a very odd looking structure right there. Can I move my place mark? Very strange looking structure. And it looks like the building below it has its roof blown off. And then there's buildings that are like this. They're like, some of them look buried, you know, like, and like trees growing up all around them. That one looks like ruins. This one has some strange debris in its yard. I guess that could be maybe a boat. But these houses right here look buried. Like, where's the road leading to this house? Oh shit. Okay. I thought, hello. Where is the road leading to this house? It looks like a buried house. And then look at right next to it we have ruins. And then if you look on Google Earth, or on Google Images, and type in this island ruins, there they are. So it doesn't just look like it. This island is known to contain similar things, and so these here, some more ruins right there, and these houses are buried. They're buried. Look at this. Is that not a buried house? I mean, come on, look at it. Buried. Just like the pictures I was showing you in the beginning of this video. Buried houses. Not completely buried, but you know, just like in the pictures where there's the windows on the ground, about that much buried. Alright, let's see, there's some more, okay, buried buildings. Yep. Yep, right there. There's a building in there. There's a, you know, these are buried. Look at that one's definitely buried. You with me? That one's way buried. Look at that one. Buried. Buried stuff. Buried. Okay, what else we got? Okay, more buried houses. That one right there for sure. Yeah, that one. That one. That one's missing a roof. one seems to have a lot of, the roof is damaged because the building goes all the way out to here. Another one missing a roof. Another one missing a roof. That's ruins right there. Alright. So, that's the... Yep, that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think down below.